How's it going, brony? I'm here. The hyperactive entertainer known as Night the Lark has once again written from the dead, or rise from the dead, if you will. And now, to continue the story, where we left off, Rarity and Spike are getting down for business. And I hope it actually leads somewhere, because, come on, dream girl, it's finally coming true. Get the old guy some credit. It says that anyone is stuck in the friend zone for long. I certainly don't believe in it. And look, it's even happening here. It's not cute. Anyway, back to the story. First drink. As Rarity began working her body, Spike shuddered, embracing a kiss from her. The final thoughts he could master before his mind drifted completely into permanent urges was how tired he was going to be when he left Ponyville tomorrow morning. You guess someone's then down for business. Ciao. Spike regretfully left Rarity early in the beginning hours of the morning so that he could enter the library before Twilight woke. Seeing Twilight asleep in his safety secure, he began to gather his stuff. Oh, they already did. I think I skipped it. First thing first, Rarity has left. Let's get sorry guys, little technical. Finally, for the first time in her life, as Rarity began. I remember. Sorry guys, just no. Twilight began gathering his stuff. The picture of the girls, a magical notepad that never run out of pages, so he could write back. I want that. I'm so jelly of him. Magical notepad that's so tight. And finally, his hoard. He smiled at the messenger pile. As soon as he had entered his teenage years, he had developed a keen sense of sniffing out loose treasure. This mostly led to a nice collection of gold coins, but his prize discovery lay on the top. A beautiful hoof ring with a diamond on top that he had found at the bottom of a nearby river. He had asked around town to see if it belonged to anybody, but no one claimed it. After claiming ownership, he torched it up with a bit of magic so that it gleamed up a beautiful glow. He had planned on saving it for Rarity when he asked for her hoof and it lost the job. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, he had thought about asking her out on a date again when he was finished with the night before, but it was too late. He realized, even if Rarity said yes, they had already thrown the party, and he would be leaving in an hour. Eventually, Twilight woke and seemingly left the library with him for the last time. The rest of the gang was outside waiting for them. All of the sad yet proud looks on their faces, except for Rarity, who were a look of pain, sadness. Aw, Rarity, don't be sad, I'll be back. Well, I guess that is it, said Spike. Anyway. I can't continue. Laughing his bag that connected his valuables and giving the gang one last look over. I have this biggest smile. Damn you, song. Sugar Cube, Applejack stepped up, a blonde of sweet acres apples in her mouth. Take these. A nice little snack while you look for some place to settle down. Thanks, Applejack, said Spike, accepting the apples gratefully. Goodbye, Spike. And make sure you be careful out there. If you ever need help knowing what special species an animal is, just let me know through your letters. Westward Fluttershy. Westward? How dare ya? Oh, this is so exciting! There's so many super fun adventures waiting ahead for both of you. And us, Spike. And us, Spike. Thanks for bringing the gang back together again. And make sure to watch out for monsters. Shouted Pinkie Pie. Spike's a dragon, Rainbow Dash chuckled. Come on. Gotta pass through this. I mean, I was beaten by a dragon, and no one beats me. He'll be fine out there. Go get him, Spike. We'll be cheering you on. God, this song is so beautiful. Spike, thanks for being a great assistant and always being there when I needed you. Twilight quickly frowned. When I have to go through it, the trouble of finding a replacement good enough to replace you, remember to write back every day. Twilight said as she smiled at him. Spike, Rarity seemed just don't forget who you are out there. Don't forget your life here, okay, darling? Alright, it's kind of sad. Rarity responds, shocked Spike as he tried to find a deeper meaning into what Rarity said. I won't. I promise you. Spike said as he turned around and looked, flying into lands he had only seen on maps in the library. Aw, sad, he left. 1 week after departure, seventh letter. Hey guys, I found my first fellow dragon. He's not as big as the red dragon you all had to divine out all those years ago, but he still had a pretty big head. He pounded me in the section of the mountain range named Sky Sprite Mountains. I'll be traveling there immediately. How's that going over there? I love that you had a bake-off to promote the bakery store. It sounds like it was a huge success and brought you all closer together. Love, Spike. 2 months after departure, 61st letter later. Phew! Bringing all those dragons is hard work and a lot of traveling. Still, I found out more about my race in 2 months than reading all the books in the library. I heard you chose your assistant, Twilight. A griffin? A griffin? She sounds awesome. And I can't wait to meet her. Also, I would say that I'm surprised that Rainbow and Gilead won the Wonderbolt competition award, but I knew they couldn't do it. They are the fastest round. Love, Spike. 7 months after departure, 213th letter later, I found a cave in Equestrian Mountains, and I think I'll relax here for a while. I'm tired after all of the traveling. I was shocked to hear that both Rainbow Dash and Galea quit the Wonderbolts, but what is it there to do after becoming champions? My shock turned into happiness when you told me that they were back in Ponyville. Training. Happiness. Muffins. Training the Winter team and catching the local Fast Flyers group. And training the local Fast Flyers group. I'm glad Dash and Galette, I just had her name, and that Griffin will get to spend more time with the gang. We are finally legitimately all back together again. Love, Spike. 13 months after departure, 377th letter, final letter. Sorry I've been missing my daily letters lately. I've been really busy. It's been great living among all these dragons. They have taught me how to search out treasure easier, How breathe more fire and sprung it longer. And how to fly faster. I laughed when you told me your story on how you went to Trixie's magic show. It's great to hear she's improved as well, but you still need to show her up in the magic duel sometime. I don't know when I'll be returning to Ponyville. I still have a lot to learn. So wish me luck, love Spike. Rarity sighed, looking over her vast designs for this year. Grand Galloping Gala. She had told of which design to pick for hours now. Being unable to lock onto one design, it's been 15 months since Spike has left, and they haven't received a letter for 2 months now. It's natural, Twilight Cat said, shifting back a sob. He's growing up, and he's back and he has a lot on his mind. He has been forgotten. He may have forgotten us for now, but he'll remember. He'll come back. Don't try to say that. That's not nice. Rarity held back tears, believing her worst fears had come true. She knew regretting denying that date for the rest of her life now. She would grow old and become a lonely mare. Sure, she had her friends, but once again, even they had their own partners. But Twilight now, being assigned by a cute baby griffin girl, Rarity had gone to Canterlot to see if she could find a stallion she would be interested in. But they all possessed Rarity's highly attitude without her generosity. She needed a man with Canterlot grace, but Ponyville's down to earth attitude. And he was somewhere within a group of mountains, forgetting all about his past life. Don't say that, Rarity. Think about Muffins! Muffins, girl! There's knock rattled the door, and Rarity went to open it herself. Rarity? Shouted Twilight, her griffin assistant following closely behind. What is it, darling? Rarity asked, stunned. It's Spike. He sent a letter. Oh, he sent a letter. See, girl? You think about Muffins, you get that letter. Rarity asked, essentially, no. He's here at the library, yelled Twilight. Oh, he's here! See, Muffins work! Muffins work! Muffins, I love you! Rarity's heart shone as she bolted out the door, praying that Twilight was not pulling some miraculous prank on her. She better not. Think about Muffin girls! Muffins! But as she returned the corner to the library, there he was, surrounded by Ponyville's residents, and chattering with Fluttershy, Applejack, Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, and Galida. He was much bigger now, and able to fit inside any buildings, but able to stand comfortably in the streets without taking up too much space. Spike, darling? Rarity cheered as she ran up to him. Rarity, said Spike happily. Rarity quickly gave him a hug, a human log that would drop a person dead in the tracks. What did I do? Asked Spike, scared. Why? Oh, why did you stop writing? Rarity asked angrily. I was traveling for 2 months. I didn't write. I wanted to make it a surprise when I got here. I didn't know you would all worry so much, confessed Spike. See? Think about Muffins, girl. Oh, well, I glanced back, said Rarity. How long have you been planning on staying? Asked Applejack. You don't got any other dragons waiting for ya, do ya? Haha, no. I told the dragons on Emperor Stone Mountains I was going back home. As far when I lived, who knows, said Spike. Spike made his... Oh, sorry guys. No! You know what's up. See ya. Love you. Goodbye. Till next video. Bye!